Now, if you've been in the underground for a good while now, maybe from 2019 to 2020, you have probably heard of or seen Matter somewhere promoted. Now, Matter was a platform where you can make your own music, connect with fans, listen to other people's music, and, basically just make a whole bunch of connections, because it was a really well-made platform. And at the time, SoundCloud had a whole bunch of shit going on. If I remember correctly, this was around early 2020 when SoundCloud had a little bug or a little glitch that's been around for a long time, where you can literally just take down anyone's music or a whole artist profile just by sending a copyright claim. And it was impossible to reach out to SoundCloud at this time. You probably had a better chance at finding water in the fucking desert instead of reaching out to an actual human being on SoundCloud support. And this little glitch was ruining SoundCloud, because artists didn't even want to drop music anymore because they were scared that they were going to get taken down. And SoundCloud support was no help at all, because if you try to fight the fucking claim, and it was probably way more than one, you probably had a high chance of getting taken down. So of course artists got tired of SoundCloud's bullshit, because they weren't doing nothing right. Literally everything on SoundCloud is a problem, and I'm pretty sure it's a problem right now, especially money, because we all know that SoundCloud does not pay good, right? SoundCloud is giving out some chump change. You could barely afford a fucking jawbreaker with the amount of money that SoundCloud is so damn generous with. Literally, bro, I've seen some artists get paid literal fucking pennies for the music, and it's like, what the hell are they doing over there at SoundCloud? Because there's probably so many subscribers to SoundCloud Go or SoundCloud Premium, whatever the fuck it's called, and artists are barely being paid. So of course some artists went out to find a new platform, and there was Matter. And Matter was actually only on desktop, but it was actually such a good platform at the time that of course they had a lot of people coming through, and of course supply and demand. People asked for an app, and when it became a pre-order or a beta, there were so many people waiting for the app to release because it was such a unique app. And when it was in beta, so many people were asking for private links to get access to it. And it basically became popular overnight because it was such a unique platform. You can actually connect with fans, you can connect with a whole bunch of artists. You can type on the world chat and people would see your message. Artists would be able to see your message. They would be able to respond to anyone that was in that chat. Of course, Matter saw that their platform has some potential and it actually has some money in it. And it can also be really life-changing for other people, because so many popular underground artists were told by their fans to come over to this new streaming platform. And since it was a brand new platform with actual moderators and actual people that were going to be looking over, copyright system, the artists decided to give it a chance. And supposedly there was going to be way better earnings, and artists were going to be able to make way more money than they were on SoundCloud, because there was a whole bunch of sponsorships coming over to the platform. And supposedly at one point there was even a gaming collab. And of course Matter, with all this attention to its name, they were starting to capitalize off of it and started asking underground artists if they wanted to join their platform. Now at the time this was huge, because no streaming platform would ever reach out to any underground artist, especially Ace Kami, or at the time Tokyo's Revenge, before he became you know what, I ain't gonna let people forget what he did. I'm gonna put you up. And it was a whole new platform that was easier to connect, so of course people were going to be easier to adapt to. And a lot of artists ended up moving to this platform, and a lot of new listeners started coming. Now business wise, that sounds really good. You got a whole bunch of people coming over, you got a whole bunch of advertisements and sponsors coming over to the platform to give money, because isn't new consumers good? And especially young listeners, because look at TikTok, they be blowing up artists almost every fucking day, bro. Can't forget that this was also around 2020 when everything was shut off, all schools were shut down, so this whole live chat and being able to connect with people from all around the world was just an amazing touch. But this good turned into a bad, and it later became Matter's fall off. Now the live chat was something that was really cool, because it was a really cool fucking chat, because anytime you open it, there would always be an artist there talking or trying to make connections with someone. It was basically like an Instagram but for artists, but it was way bigger. It was more than that, and it gave us music listeners and artists a lot of options to connect with your fans, because SoundCloud never gave us an option like that. The most you can do on SoundCloud to get close to your fans was like reach out to a fucking email that doesn't even work. It's not even a fucking email, it's like a little inbox section that nobody ever checks, because who the fuck is gonna check inbox from SoundCloud? That's 100% a fucking bot most of the time. Boy, don't even get me started on the fucking SoundCloud comments. Those SoundCloud comments be fucking crazy. But that's besides the point. Now, you're probably thinking, well, wasn't the live chat a really good option then? Since all this connecting was going on, there was so much communication going on, and so many people were active on it. Yeah, but until the wrong fucking people found the app and they started fucking taking over the whole app. A whole bunch of pedophiles and weird rappers. And that was because Matter had a whole bunch of kids on it, and that was because it was spread around like wildfire in middle school. Obviously, young people want to find out new music, and they see that you can get some friends on here because they get no attention at home. It's just chamacos pendejos. Nah, I'm just playing. Now, we can't blame the kids in this situation. It's also the moderator's fault for letting it get this bad, because there was so many screenshots of people asking for age and people saying that they were underage and people still being okay with it. Like, what the the fuck? And some of them were even artists, bro. Like, starting to become very unmoderated because supposedly, according to one of the CEOs or whatever the fuck, it became a huge problem that to the point where everyone was starting to leave the fucking company. He said all the people that were helping with the project and working on it, like all the CEOs and even all the investors, saw that there was no coming back from this because there was hella shit going on, all right? Everybody involved in the project ended up leaving and they just left the project to die.
And after I kind of stepped down and I was voted out, no one that was left wanted to work for the new structure that was in the company, so they left with me. People like Shalfi and Hannah and Aiden.
Oh yeah, by the way, there was like 3 fucking CEOs in this matter shit. All 3 of them decided to quit. Mike Gao and Josh Pan just decided to sweep this under the rug. Like, Mike Gao could have at least made a car or something. I really don't know if Josh Pan did anything, but from what I seen in the interview, he just dipped the fuck out that shit when everything was going down. I don't want to get sued or anything, but there's a little reason why people be warning people about 88 Rising. Just a coincidence that Josh Pan is in 88 Rising. Just a coincidence. And it's really sad that almost everybody abandoned this project as soon as everything went down. Because according to 330, one of the owners, I think, I don't know, but he said that he put a lot of money and time into this platform just for everyone to go ahead and leave when shit went down. Which is pretty fucked up because almost everything that was going on this platform could have easily been fixed. Like, literally. I mean, really, how hard was it just to hire a couple more moderators or actual people that were, you know, serious about this platform? You know, there was a couple fans even offering help and these guys were not accepting it. Instead, they just let this perfectly well platform go to waste. See, that wasn't the only problem that Matter also had problems. There was also supposedly some scammers on the website, which I wouldn't doubt because there's even fucking scammers on SoundCloud trying to sell fucking methods and credit cards and dumps, which is bullshit.
Probably the worst possible thing to a broke company happened then. A wave of like credit card scammers found Matter as a place to launder money. So they would like go on the dark web, buy a stolen credit card, make a fake account, buy something, and then send it to another account. And at the time, we had no idea this was going on. We honestly thought,
bro, fuck everyone that let this fucking platform die because it was such an amazing platform. It was good for making connections and you can make a whole bunch of friends on it. It was $1 million idea that started from the ground and went to the top, but it fell off so hard because people couldn't play their part. Shit, aside from all these fucking weirdos being in the platform, artists also weren't getting paid. They weren't getting their money that they were being promised. Supposedly, it was all a scam according to this post that my friend made exposing Matter. He said that artists weren't even able to access their wallet or any of their earnings, which was bullshit. Although I did watch like a little video of him like talking about the situations that were going on, and he said that there wasn't enough money to pay back all the artists that didn't get their money back, but there was just so many people that I don't think so, man. I haven't even checked. I haven't even asked anyone. Now, don't get me wrong. Matter was an amazing platform because it was so unique. It had so much stuff that SoundCloud didn't have, and it gave a lot of musicians a whole new platform that they couldn't adapt to, but it was fun while it lasted. I don't think anyone will be able to replicate what Matter had, especially in the early days when the hype was real. It was so much more from a streaming platform. It was kind of like an Instagram, but for artists. You were able to connect with fans with no problem, no emails or nothing, literally from your phone, and you can also tell your fans about your music, which SoundCloud just barely implemented until like a couple of years ago. It was truly $1 million idea that was just gone to waste, and it's all because nobody could handle such pressure. Nobody could do their fucking job. Now, some may say, well, maybe money was a problem. Yeah, it wasn't a fucking problem until a whole bunch of fucking fat, horny men came into the platform just to get a nut up. And most of the owners ended up leaving the platform just because of money issues, because they were losing partnerships or even sponsorships. Like, bro, your fucking platform was overran by pedophiles. How do you not expect to lose such important people? Because from the looks of it, most of these owners left without saying shit about anything. Like, they literally let the platform to die. It's all fucking bullshit because Mr. Josh Pan, he looks like a pretty well-known artist and he could have done something about the esports gamer. What was he doing? He ain't say shit. Why was 330 the only person that was responding for these guys? I've seen on Reddit and on Discord that Josh Pan was completely avoiding this whole situation, and even in the interview with 330, I think, he said that Josh Pan went completely ghost on him and he stopped responding to all texts after the shit went down. Now, I'm holding this against everyone that was into this company, but mostly Josh Pan and 330, because these guys were heavily involved into the promotion and they were heavily involved into their platform as well. 330 himself said that he was putting a whole bunch of money into it and it just fell off because he couldn't do it anymore. He went into a bad mental state and wasn't able to take care of the platform anymore. Josh Pan on the other side, who the fuck knows what bro was doing, because he wasn't doing shit by the looks of it. He did that as soon as the money was gone, and it was just some bullshit, bro, for real. Fuck everyone that let this platform die. This just goes to show, don't do business with 88. I'm just playing, but yeah, don't be a stingy asshole don't fucking think about yourself. Think about the people as well. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Hopefully this video wasn't all over the place, and I'm sorry for taking so long with this shit, bro. It was too much.